Hello everybody, me Sam's Fox Traceable here, back with another live stream. Let's make sure the camera's adjusted okay. It is all good. Whoa! Until it almost fell over. The camera was all good. Epic fail there. Hope someone's recording that for the behind the scenes with Sam's Fox Traceable as the camera falls over. Just give me a minute, guys. Cue the music again. I'm just going to give me 2 minutes to sort this out. Let's try again, shall we? Right. I think we're all set now. That was a great way to start the live stream, wasn't it? The camera falling over. Oh, now I've lost the live stream. Where is it? Here it is. What the actual hell? Right, so let's see who we've got in here then. Hello, Four Corners. Welcome, thanks for coming in. And then Evie and Rupen, welcome, thanks for coming in. And then hello, Four Corners. Welcome, thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. I'm doing all good. And hey, Baboon United, turn the heat off. I know, right? Turn the heat off, eh? Too hot with this ridiculous heat wave we've got here in the UK currently. My goodness, too hot. And apparently next weekend it's going to be hotter. They're still convinced that it might be blooming 40 degrees. Like, they're still convinced that we might break the temperature records next weekend, because we've actually, in my area as well, and a few other areas, have actually for next Sunday, I think it's the 17th of July, they've actually issued an extreme heat warning, which is quite a rare thing, and it's an amber one as well, which means pretty much be prepared. So yeah, I wish I could turn the heat down. Like, wouldn't it be nice? It would be nice if the houses in the UK were actually had AC fitted in them, because then we'd be complaining, yes. Me and my mum, a few years ago, we had to buy a blooming AC unit for £300, and the only other thing I've got is a fan. This is actually a new fan. And then I've got my second #1 fan over there. I have. It's kind of cooled down a bit now into the evening, which is nice. We've also got the window open. And, yeah. Hi, Pete. Welcome, thanks for coming in. Do you hope you're doing okay? And I feel like I haven't done a live in, like, ages. I've been slacking with the lives, to be honest. It's all good. I know, the camera, I'd almost got it perfect, and then it goes, whoa! I actually want to re-watch that, what that's happened in a minute. Hiya, 345 Bay, hope you're feeling better. I saw your DM the other day saying you'd got the C word, so I hope you're feeling better. And then, hi, Ju1, welcome, thanks for coming in. And then Unicorn, I can just realise I can hear myself on the tablet. Turn myself down, Sam. And hi Unicorn Guard 1002, I'm doing good. And then I'm in the house tonight, back by popular demand. I thought it was too hot for streaming. Yeah, it's kind of cooled down now. I probably would say it's too hot for streaming. That's also why as well, during the summertime, I've set the live streams for later, because I know that people are probably enjoying the sunshine, aren't they? And now it's got dark. I thought people be back in like the house in the night, if that makes any sense. Summertime streams are always going to be later, unfortunately, probably until September now. Well, I'll probably move them a bit earlier back in September. So I do hope everyone minds me doing a bit of a late stream. And yeah, I wasn't going to cancel the stream because of the weather, to be honest with you. Because I already postponed this stream by a week as well. This stream was actually supposed to be last Monday. But as you guys know, last week I was on holiday in South Wales. I'll actually do a few spoilers on where I was now, because I have actually already revealed it to the premium members, and a big shout out to my latest premium member as well, which is Faye Blatcher. I do appreciate that. But I was actually in South Wales last week. I visited because my brother actually lives in Cardiff, so the base was actually in Cardiff, and the hotel I was staying in, for everyone's information, because I can reveal this now I've checked in, I was staying in the Hotel Indigo in Cardiff city centre, and it was room 421, but unfortunately that room wasn't a class of train. Boo-hoo. Never mind. But it was alright hotel. There was a few issues, but no major things with the hotel, to be honest with you. But it was a nice hotel for the few nights stay. But apparently I've only got one what's going on with this YouTube glitch? It was doing this, it's telling me I've got one person watching, but 7 people chatting. And now I've lost the whole of the chat. Why has my chat disappeared? Maybe I have to turn it on and off. I've completely missed everyone's messages. My chat's disappeared. Have I accidentally disabled the live chat? Let me refresh. Yeah, for some reason the live chat's disappeared. So I've missed all the messages. So everybody, if you said something in the chat now, the last message I got was "Glad you're feeling better, 345 Bay" from Ruben. So that's the last message I got in the chat. All the rest of the chat, for some reason, has disappeared. I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube recently as well, because what happened in other people's live streams as well, some people's channels, I can't see their profile picture. I've broken something because I don't know what I've broken. But the last message I got was Ruben Ashwell, "Glad you're feeling better, 345 Belly." That's the last one I got. Everything else has vanished. Odd. And we are doing a Q&A tonight, guys. So if anybody's got any questions at all, and make sure you put them in the live chat, and I'll try my best to answer them all. And then the full holiday footage as well for my South Wales trip will be out probably starting later on this week, to be honest with you, because I've kind of caught up a bit with videos. I've still got one Hereford railway station to go out, which I almost forgot about actually. And I've actually got a lifestyle video, one of Sam's rare lifestyle videos, where I review some essential oils. And then yeah, so probably by the time we get to the weekend, the holiday vlogs will be out. But yeah, if anybody has got any Q&A questions, feel free to put them in the live chat. I don't know what's going on with my live chat because it's still glitching on my end. But make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and a shout out as well. Let's see if we can get some more people in the chat tonight. Let's try and get to 10 thumbs up as well. And share me out, would appreciate it. And for the life of me, good job Ruben sharing me out on Twitter, because I forgot to share myself out on Twitter. And then I'll get back to the live chat in a minute. But I feel like I have missed things in the live chat, because for some reason my live chat is playing up. Odd. So yeah. Thanks very much for sharing me out, Ruben. On Twitter. Right, so I think, well, where was I? What lift was in the hotel? It was a Kona lift, 345 day. The beautiful France, Northern Italy and Germany can't wait for the sizzling sausage. I know there's just complaining about we're hot. Them lot over in Europe getting like 40 degrees every bloody summer. And if that hotel room had been a certain slam door train, it would have been a Mulsacum, one of them. It's my Auntie Beth in the chat. Is she Pete? I didn't see her. Oh, here she is. Hi, Beth. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. Yeah, it was amazing in Cardiff. You have to wait for the vlogs. The vlog should be coming out tomorrow. Beth Chamberlain that's my auntie. That is. And then What was the where was I? And then I'm jealous. What of the heat? Is that what unicorn go for? I read that as sizzling sausage. Yeah? Or was she saying that she's having a hot dog? Or am I just referring that to as a sizzling sausage? Oh no. Hey, Kelly's Family Adventures. That's John and the rest of the family. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in. And then, where am I? Where am I in the chat? I'm here. Fine, I'll start. Would you rather Britain's random heat wave or Russia winter of minus 30 degrees? I prefer Britain's random heat wave, Apple Uni 90. And I'm kind of glad I've actually got filming booked in for this Thursday, because apparently Wednesday and Thursday is when we're going to be in between the heat waves, if that makes any sense, when it's going to be only like 24. So I'm kind of happy I booked Thursday for filming this week, because we've got one more day of the this part of the heat wave, which is going to end tomorrow. But tomorrow's going to be looking a bit more cloudy, so it should be a bit cooler. But then apparently we've got the even more hotter for next weekend. So Sam thought I'd come and do a bit of a weather forecast whilst we're on here. But if anybody has got any more questions, feel free to put them in the live chat. I think my live chat's finally yeah. Ruben, you're right. For some reason, I can't see Kelly Family Adventures icon as well. What on earth is going on with the icons? But make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and a shout out as well. Oh, thanks very much for shouting out in the community tab 345 Bear. Have you got the community tab, have you now? When did you hit 500? Oh, you hit 500 the other day. Forgive me, I forgot about that. Congratulations on hitting 500 subscribers, 345 Barry. And thanks very much for the shout out on the community tab. I do appreciate that. And then, hello Jaden, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Going to the crew for the open day on Saturday, and it's going to be 26 degrees there. Yeah, I could have gone to that open day, to be honest, but then decided not to. I could have done. Never mind. There's always next year. To be honest, like I did go to the opening day in 2019, but I couldn't remember. Because I knew it was coming up. I just didn't know what date. But never mind. I'll probably do it next year. Because that was a good event in 2019, but I'm not going to do it this year. I have got something exciting planned for Thursday, which actually involves visiting a new station. Ooh, is everybody excited for a new station? I am going to be visiting a new station on Thursday, but I'm not telling you where I'm going. We don't reveal where I'm going these days. Too many weirdos out there. Lol. And what year was the Kona built? I have no idea. 345 Bay didn't say. It was a bit of a small. It was a small lift though for like a big hotel. 6 floors the hotel was. Loads of people staying there, but only one lift, which I thought was a bit silly. They should have had at least 2 lifts. Elevators if you're watching over in the States. And then 33 on Sunday, but it's saying 30. Yeah, it's saying 33 here as well. Kelly Family Adventures. Hey, Tico, welcome. Yeah, it was a really fun time on my holiday. I did a few things. Went down to the bay, went down to Barry Island, and also I accidentally, and you have to wait for the for the vlog. I accidentally snuck into Cardiff Castle. Accidentally. Showing 32 next Monday. I'm not sure. It was showing 33 earlier. It was. And then only here for a bit before bed. No worries at all. I'm supposed to be going on holiday next week. Hopefully you'll have some of that warm weather, because apparently, thankfully, after Tuesday next week, it's supposed to be going a bit more to normal temperatures again, which is quite nice, to be honest. I kind of don't really like the hot weather, to be honest with you. About I would probably say mid-20s is my ideal temperature. So when I go out on Thursday, that's probably my ideal temperature, to be honest with you. Anything hotter than that, no. Today was too hot. You're making me excited to see the book. And I might just title it, sneaking into Cardiff Castle. Oh, well. And then, but yeah, if anybody has got any questions for the Q&A, feel free to put them in the live chat. For the life of me, I actually need to send the question. I need to send questions off for Tico's Q&A. Actually, I haven't done that yet. Sam's book trains lifts and more. Sam's book trains does everything but buses and more. Can't stand the damn. I actually, funny enough, spoilers actually as well. I actually got the damn buses in Cardiff. I did. On the was it the Tuesday? Yeah, the Tuesday. I actually got the bus 3 times. Damn buses. I did. And then I was supposed to be going on holiday. I read that one. 2 hour bus video. Bloody hell, Fabulous United. 2 hours. I think the longest video of mine is I think it's like 33 minutes long. I try not to make them too long, but at the end, but recently over the past couple of months, my vlogs seem to be getting longer and longer. I don't know how. When I'm out filming, I film so much bloody footage. To be honest with you, I've started to film like some really long videos. I did. Like for example, that one I did the Cross City line. That was 33 minutes long. I was like, but how am I filming so much clips? Or is it maybe because when I did that one, I was filming a lot of stations that day? I don't know, to be honest. But I feel like my vlogs are getting longer and longer for some reason. How did I survive them dampers? I don't know how I survived the dampers. But yeah, no buses. I don't like the buses, to be honest with you. I don't know why I don't like the buses though. I think it's because I quite often get travel sick, bad memories as well. Because actually, here's another reason why I can't stand rail replacement buses. And we're going to talk about something here. So if you are eating any food, I'll stop eating for a minute, because this is also probably a reason why I hate buses and rail replacement coaches as well. When I was travelling on a family holiday in 2015, I think I went to Cleethorpes. Was it 2015 or was it the year before? It was when the landslip happened between Doncaster and Scunthorpe. We had to get a rail replacement coach from Doncaster to Cleethorpes. So this was like 8 years ago, yeah, something like that. Can't remember. Probably a year. It was when I was little, basically, and I was probably about 10, 11. And we got the coach back from Cleethorpes to, yeah, it was that one, 2013. So yeah, would have been 11. We got the rail replacement bus back from Cleethorpes back to Doncaster, because that's where we'll change it for our train back into Birmingham, New Street. And it was a bumpy ride. I had some biscuits on the coach, and I actually remember this, even though it was nearly 10 years ago. And we got to near Cleethorpes, not Cleethorpes, Doncaster, just about to get off the bus. Could you not believe this? I threw up absolutely everywhere. I did. I got really bad travel sick, and I literally threw up everywhere just before I got on the bus. And that's probably one of the reasons why I hate rail replacement buses and any buses, because of that bad memory from a holiday in 2013. So that's probably why I don't like buses. So just thought, do apologise if you were eating any food. And if you're just coming in, I don't often talk about stuff like that, but I just thought I'd mention that. And that's probably one of the reasons why I don't like buses, probably because they're too bumpy as well. And that's probably honestly why I prefer trains. Although, I actually have been sick once on a train. I actually, when I was on the train back from Scotland the other year, I did actually end up being bloody sick because it was tilting too much. I'm not a big fan of travelling long distances on them pendolinos, because they can make me. I was actually sick on one, but I'm not too bad with trains compared to buses. It's back on now, your profile picture, Kelly's Family Adventures. Oh, take care, Tico. Thanks for coming in. Do appreciate it. The list at your hotel is a cone design. Will you Google the hotel estate that was your free for pump? I made a series out of it, and it was hit by a tree, if you remember. What the bus is was February 90. I remember that old pit side on the tracks of Scunthorpe Line. Yeah, it was 2013, and we were going on like a family holiday to Cleethorpes, and yeah, I was kind of a bit sick on the way back. Yeah, it's reappeared, the icon as now Curry's Family Adventures. Hey, Charlene Hill, greetings. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. I'll be going on Southwestern Railway for my holiday next weekend buses. Whereabouts are you going? Actually, you don't have to tell me that if you want. I'm just nosy. I'm just nosy. I am. Yeah, that's odd. Sam doesn't actually like very much transport after all. But the funny thing is, over the past few years, though, I've kind of been more into the blooming railway side of trains, to be honest with you. Like, I do like trains, but I do actually like exploring the railways as well. Like, especially since I started doing that train line series last year, it's actually fun to ride the different trains and explore the stations, to be honest with you. Oh, you're going to Dorset, are you? I've never actually been to Dorset, 345 Berry. Yeah, yikes indeed, Charlene Hill. Never again rail replacement buses. And you know what? I think that was actually the last ever time I ever caught a rail replacement bus. From 9 years ago. And you can probably tell why I haven't been on a rail replacement bus since, because they're ill. So even when they suggest for me to go on a rail replacement bus when there's disruption, no thank you. No to buses. And that's why when there's engineering works as such, I plan around these things. I do and don't get the rail replacement buses. Would love to go visit Bournemouth someday. I've heard Bournemouth's actually supposed to be quite nice. I have, Ruben. I've heard it's supposed to be quite nice, so I'd actually love to visit Bournemouth as well. I still want to visit where you were born though, Brighton. That's supposed to be nice as well. And then would love to visit. One of these in the same message. I used to walk with those pit tops when I was younger. Ah, nice. And then that's why I'm going. But are you going to Bournemouth? Ah, nice. Yeah, I'd love to go to Bournemouth. Last time I did a rail replacement was when I got the Clansman at Bangor International. Did you have to get a rail replacement bus? Did you? I suppose because that's the only annoying thing. They're improving Water Austin Station, aren't they? Apparently, so I think yeah, because you're in Leicester, so yeah. Every time we do some sort of blooming engineering work, you have to get the bus, don't you, to Birmingham? Evening, Anthony. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. I actually do want. I need to get Birmingham International filmed again up this year, because actually Birmingham International is a good one to do every year. And whilst I'm down there, I'll probably film a few other stations. Probably Berkswell's definitely on the cards again, and probably Marston Green, Lee Hall, and Stetchard. I'll probably want to do Adderley Park, mainly because Adderley Park's a bit of a crappy one compared to the rest of them, because the service is only hourly at Adderley Park, and also because Adderley Park you don't get any freight, because they send all the freight down the Aston to Stetchford line. So yeah, definitely probably Birmingham International area will be on the cards to do probably later this year. I don't know when, but definitely later this year. But I am actually going to be filming, and I'm actually going to be filming 2 stations on Thursday, I am. But I was originally only going to film 1, but I've decided, you know what, I'll squeeze this station in on the way. So I'm going to be doing 2. I'm trying not to give away too much information, but 2 stations will be done, including a new one this coming Thursday. I was in Bournemouth on Saturday. Was you in Bournemouth on Saturday, was you, Anthony? Is it nice down there? Because I've never been. People say it's supposed to be nice. Brighton's nice except for the beach being pebbles and the lift at WHB sound like what up my college? Wow. Yeah, yeah, people say about Brighton Beach being pebbles, but apparently a few beaches further up the coast are actually sand. They are, to be honest. There's a steam train that runs from Swanage, is there? That's cool. The lift at Smith's Brighton has less controls logic which is used of lots of generic lifts. The crap cheap lifts then. Bournemouth is okay, a bit overrated. Okay, fair enough, Anthony. It's nice this one Israel is. Yeah, I've never been there down that way of the country, to be honest with you. I'd love to go one day though. And make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and a shout out. We just help see if we can get some more people in the building today. I'm actually going to go ahead and shout out on Instagram again. I want to chat out other people. Just tag some people on Instagram on live. There you are, shared it Instagram. And then yes, Alex and cheap. There's 3 for 5 berry. Yeah, Lauren, I was there last in May and I recommend anyone visit there. It's very nice. Yeah, maybe one day I'll visit it, to be honest with you. Because it's not exactly that bad of a journey on a train, to be honest with you. I think you have to change on the train once. So yeah, it's not too bad. But it is bloody cross country. I'd have to get there. And cross country, I'm gonna put this out there. I'm not a big fan of cross country, to be honest with you. They're just too busy. I think it's because they're like one of the main operators of the UK, and they're blooming always really busy cross country. To be honest, like really busy. I'm not a big fan of cross country, to be honest with you. Particularly the Voyagers. But the Turbo Stars are just as bad as well, to be honest. Oh, thanks very much, Anthony. I do appreciate it. They did actually February 90. There was a trolley service on my train to Cardiff. I think it's just... So I think, to be honest with you, they do it when they can be asked. When they can be bothered to bring the trolley around, I think that's when they do it. But apparently, yeah, they do have a trolley service on... the Turbo Stars. If someone told me, do I prefer the Voyagers or the Turbo Stars, I'd probably say the Voyagers. And I'll probably say the Voyagers because there's a few more seats and you also get plug sockets, to be honest. But, yeah. Like, the Turbo Stars are alright, but I do prefer the Voyagers, to be honest with you. But cross-country, they're just too busy for my liking. Birmingham to Stansted Airport route is full and standing up to Leicester most of the time. Yeah, bloody hell. I've been on them once from Leicester as well, bloody Ruben, and I actually caught one when I went to Water Orton. Was it Water Orton? Yeah, it was Water Orton, because I went to do Coastal Parkway first. Last year, I got one of the ones that had come off Stansted Airport. Bloody hell, when I boarded that, bloody Nuneaton, bloody shoulder to shoulder. I was like, bloody hell. But thankfully, I managed to get a seat. But bloody hell, yeah. The Cardiff to Nottingham route's not so bad though. I think the Birmingham to Stansted route is probably busier than the Cardiff to Nottingham route. But yeah. Southwestern Railway got rid of their trolley service, did they, Anthony? Avanti do something cool, but I've never tried it out. Avanti do it's not like a trolley service. They've got the shop, but they do like an at-sea order, so you can order things on your phone as if you're staying in a restaurant and get them delivered to the table. I've never actually tried out the at-sea orders, to be honest with you, on Avanti, because I hardly ever get to catering on the train, but on any of the trains. Because to be honest with you, food on the trains is honestly really expensive. It is, and in the train stations, in all fairness. Like, yeah, I do quite often go to like train station shops occasionally if there's nothing else in the area. But if I am in a bigger town, for example Worcester, to be honest with you, instead of going in the bloody local shop that's in the station, to be honest with you, I may as well just go to the bloody Tesco Express outside the station. To be honest with you, because quite often outside the stations, there's honestly a blooming it's honestly cheaper than buying in the stations, for example. So that's personally what I'll do. I'll just go to the local shop outside the station, to be honest with you, than actually getting something in the station. I think I saw it on the Stanford to Birmingham route not long ago. Yeah. I think it's, to be honest with you, Ruben, if they can be bothered. I get a Southwestern Railway service from Waterloo, and it's direct. The trains that run, is a 444, or 450 to 0. The cross country is a Voyager. Yeah, Ruben, me and you the same. In fact, quite often I'll take a bloody packed lunch with me as well. In fact, when I go filming on Thursday, I will probably take a packed lunch, to be honest with you, because it's honestly cheaper. I'll probably take like a ham sandwich. The only thing I typically usually want to buy when I'm out is like a bottle of water these days, because to be honest with you, I don't understand why most of the stations don't have a bottle refilling station. It's only really, which I find stupid, the Network Rail stations which have them water bottle refilling stations, because it's really silly, because every time I run out of water I'm having to buy a bottle of water out. So it'd be more useful if most of the stations had like a water bottle refilling station, not just the Network Rail ones. Make my life easier, I tell you that one for sure. A water report. A water report. Oh well. I want to do CDF now, but sort of need the catering to get by, as it's a day job. What, you want to be like as in you want to work on the train as a catering person? Is that what you mean, Fabulous IT? And then yeah, no personal questions please in the chat. Take a shot every time it says honest. That is honest. Take a shot. Hello, Cali King 916. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing okay. No, the card is Nottingham route. Find out card. Oh, I'm with you. I thought you meant you wanted a job on the catering. To be honest with that's not a bad job, to be honest with you. Although it'd be annoying when you had to deal with difficult customers, to be honest with you. Ruben, you're still doing the mispronunciation piece on that, aren't you? Well, Malvern line. It was lovely, Malvern line was, but it's just a shame, as I said in the vlog, about the scaffolding. But I'll probably next year I'll go back and do the Malvern line, probably, and actually get out a Great Malvern and have a proper explore, because to be honest, it's actually a really nice area. And also Colwell was quite nice as well. You couldn't really see the Malvern Hills from Malvern Link, but you could from Great Malvern, and as well you could from Colwell. But yeah, and there's also a mile walk you can do which starts at Colwell that takes you up to the Malvern Hills. Maybe in the future I'll do it. But it was good, the Malvern line. I can't wait to do the rest of the Cotswolds line as well. I'm definitely going to do the bit down from Oxford to Worcester in the future. Just the only problem is, there's actually... Cool wow. You should go. You guys should know by now. I'm a bit shitty at these pronunciations. But yeah, to be honest with you, there's a few dodgy stations down that bit between Worcester and Oxford. I think one of them's Coombe and then Finstock. So it's kind of a bit of a pain in the ass if I ever wanted to do that section. Colwool. Me and my mum go to Pret, get food and drink for the train or any other coffee shop. I found Pret bloody expensive. I did 345 Bay. When I was in London, I think not the time I went to London, but when I was in London last year, well, I actually bought like a hot drink from Pret. Bloody, it was more expensive than bloody Starbucks. That Frappuccino I had in the Starbucks in London a few weeks ago when we had the other mini heat wave. That was absolutely heaven. I might actually tomorrow consider walking down to the local coffee shop and getting a bloody Frappuccino. And actually, here's a thought, guys. Actually, I've actually got Meerkat movies and meals for the next year now, so I actually get 25% off Cafe Nero. So I might actually go down to Cafe Nero tomorrow and get one of the Frappuccinos. But my mum is worried about the tracks getting set on fire because of the heat. Bloody hell! When I was in London, that happened with the overhead wires. That did. Yeah, that's kind of why as well I avoided travelling by the trains for Monday and Tuesday this week, because I knew that there's probably going to be disruption. And was I right? There has been a few issues in my neck of the woods today. There was a points failure at Northampton. There was another more points failure down in London area. There was, and then there's some other disruption as well. So I'm kind of glad I didn't travel today, and I'm not travelling tomorrow. So that's why I also booked where I'm going for Thursday. And he said, well, I was going there because it's going to be a bit cooler, and hopefully there won't be many issues. I don't understand why the UK tracks can't deal with the bloody heat though. I'm going to think about visiting that line roll. Yeah, you should do. It's very beautiful, Ruben. An area of natural beauty is one of the tags I used. I heard about the tracks catching fire near Victoria and Battersea Power Station today. Bloody hell, really, Ruben? Jesus Christ. Isn't White should in a stubby suit? Huh? Yes, thanks. Remind people to thumbs up, guys. Let's try and get to 15 thumbs up. Share me out as well, guys, if you haven't already done so. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I got I think it was the Karma one I got, Anthony, but that one, when I was in London the other week, that was bloody heaven, that was. But I may consider going down to the, isn't, Ascot under, oh yeah, Ascot under Whitewood a hot, yeah, I think that one is too, to be honest with you. There's 3 dodgy stops, to be honest with you. I'll probably do it down, because I've done the bit from Worcester Foregate Street to Hereford already, which you guys would have seen in yesterday's vlog. What I'll probably do is part 2 will probably be I'll probably do Worcester, Shrub Hill to probably, I think, Morstan in the Marsh. Is it? Let me have a look in the map. Oh wait, I forgot I haven't got it loaded up on this, have I? National Rail map. This is the map that Jeff used when he was doing all the stations. Which one is it? This one. Yeah, this is the line I need. Can you guys see that? But yeah, oh yeah, so yeah, I'll probably do it down to Morstan in the Marsh first, and then do a bit further down later, because there's a few. I think there's a few dodgy stops. Shipton's also, I think, is quite dodgy, and Channel. But I think once you get past Morstan in the Marsh, it gets to be dodgy, to be honest. Nero don't do much frappuccinos, mostly milkshakes. Really? That's a bit crappy then, isn't it? 345 Bay. Mackey's have done mine for a while now, yet it remains on the menu. What, the frappuccino? To be fair, that chocolate frappe that I had in McDonald's, in the Mackey's in New Street, was it New? Yeah, New Street, a couple of weeks ago, that was nice as well. Mackey's haven't done mine for a while now. It remains on the menu. What do you mean by that? Hi Nora, the Stock Explorer, welcome, thanks for coming in, do hope you're doing okay. Royal Ascot is for posh people. I don't know. Apparently the Cotswolds is supposed to be like a really, really nice area though. It is. Because when I did the Malvern line, that was actually a really nice area, to be honest. Wasn't really any like sketchy people either. And then I live on Frappuccinos when I'm out. I died a little inside when I didn't get one on Saturday. Oh no, Anthony. They're expensive though, so I can't really get one every bloody day. Even if I was a multi-millionaire I would, but not every day. And then, hey, the Stock Explorer, welcome, thanks for coming in. I've already welcomed you, forgive me for that. Hey, Colin, welcome, thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. And then, yeah, so we haven't really been doing the lives recently, guys. Also, as I said, I was supposed to be doing a live last week, but obviously I had to postpone it because I was away on holiday. But yeah, I feel like I need to do more lives, to be honest with you, because I've been kind of slacking with the lives recently. I think as well because I've been trying to enjoy the summertime and get other content done, but I haven't really been doing the lives. But I might do an on location one on Thursday. We'll see. I might do. I might not. Because that's the thing as well. I looked as well, and I honestly haven't done an on location live since that one I did at Stafford, and that was on the 15th of April 2022. And that's the last time I did an on location. So I do need to do another one at some point. Because I'll be soon complaining that it's too cold. Us Brits, eh? In the summer we complain it's too hot, and in the winter we complain it's too bloody cold. And then the Neo milkshake celebration Frappuccino there ice blended. Are they answered? Because if I've got 25% off Cafe Nero, you know the coffee shop I'm going in for the next year. Oh, well. Oh, that video was hilarious, Ruben. we went to the cinema and saw that Lightyear film, and I was just prattling around outside the cinema. And my mum decided to film me prattling around. That was hilarious, that was. Prattling around with them poles. We did a bit of pole dancing. Well. But I do definitely want to do that movie quiz at some point, because also, I'm not sure if anybody's excited for this, Bill, but we've actually got another exciting film which I'm looking forward to seeing, which I'm probably going to see at some point. We've got the Return of the Railway Children coming out this Friday, the 15th of July. Is anybody excited to see that film? Because I saw the first one, and I definitely want to watch the Return of the Railway Children. I'm not sure if that's anyone's in the chat's cup of tea, but that is my sort of cup of tea for a film. So if is anybody looking forward to watching the Return of the Railway Children? Can't say I've ever seen that. What, Lightyear? It was all. Oh, you mean the video of me prattling around outside the cinema? Yeah, it was alright 345 day. I was thinking of doing a review for it, but then I never did. Evening, Steve Udall. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do you hope we're doing okay? It's been a while. The London Underground is a great place for pole dance. I know, all those poles when you're, especially when you're standing up as well. Funny enough, actually, I've got a funny story about the London Underground. When I was on the tube a few weeks ago, it was quite busy, it was, but it wasn't too busy, but most of the seats were taken and there was a few people standing. And I don't think this man realised that I'd put my like hand on one of the handlebars. But he went to get up because it was his stop. And he accidentally held my hand. I was like, sorry mate, I was like, it's alright. But I found that funny how he accidentally held my hand when he was getting up. Wasn't the first one VHS? What do you mean by that? VHS? What does VHS stand for? February 19. Yeah, apparently it's supposed to be good. Because I'm looking forward to seeing it, Ruben. Oh, you at work tonight, are you? I bet you're melting. I'm glad it's cooled down a little bit, but still, very, very sticky out there. Oh, you work on the Elizabeth line tonight. What, you do security on there, do you, Steve? That's cool. You don't really watch films. Fair enough, Anthony. I don't really watch too many films, mainly just crap I find on Netflix and Prime, to be honest with you. But in regards to the cinema, I don't really go to the cinema much, to be honest with you, because there's never really anything that good on, to be honest with you. Like, the only 3 good films which have been out in the past year, I'd say, are Peter Rabbit 2, Lightyear, and the film that's coming out on Friday, The Return of the Railway Children. All the other films I find that are not my cup of tea, to be honest with you. But they're the 3 films I'm definitely seeing in the cinema anyway. Oh, I've seen 2 of them in the cinema anyway. Because of course I watched the first Peter Rabbit, so I've got to watch the second. And I've watched the first Railway Children, so I've got to watch the second one, The Return of the Railway Children. And then Lightyear was good as well, because it's like a sequel to Toy Story as well, so I got to see that one. What, but there's never anything good, but yeah. The big old tapes of my days. Oh. Video home system VHS was. Oh, I'm with you now. Same problem have you with the cinema release. What do you mean saw me on it the other day, Steve? I wasn't in London the other day. What do you mean? I was in there a few weeks ago. But not the other day. I remember the days after DVDs. Yeah, man. Yeah. To be fair, who actually watches DVDs these days? I don't think I've watched a DVD in years. Because nowadays it's all on Netflix and Prime and blah, blah, what's the other one? Disney Plus. Did you? Oh, okay. Steve? You still watch DVDs, do you, Ruben? Yeah, I haven't watched one in years. To be fair, I think the last DVD, yeah, I actually, when it came out, I did get the Toy Story 4 DVD. And I was going to watch it, because when I actually watched Toy Story 4 at the cinema, I actually watched it in, and he said 4D then, 3D. And I did actually want to watch it 2D as a DVD, but then I since saw it on, I think it was Disney Plus, a few months back, so then I decided to watch it in 2D on that, to be honest with you, but, like, I've still got the DVD for it. Like, I've still got loads of DVDs, I have. I'll just show you a random DVD to prove it. In fact, I might even have the Toy Story 4 DVD. I've got random DVDs, like this one. The Railways of Great Britain Central. These DVDs which I've got just stored, which I don't even watch. I have got a DVD player as well, but I don't really watch a DVD player, to be honest. DVD is not as versatile as they claim. Scratch the crap in sack. To be fair, you're kind of right about that. I was actually watching a DVD on my DVD player a few years back, and it kept on having blooming problems because it had been scratched. Yes, it's 345 Bay. You're right. It is mainly Netflix these days. Yeah, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up and a shout out as well. Thanks for reminding people to do that, Pete. Yeah, 345 Bay. I've got lots of DVDs, just never watched them. I don't. But yeah, if anybody has got any more questions to the Q&A as well, feel free to keep putting them in the live chat. Make sure you guys stay in that live chat if you can as well. Really just help me out. The more people, the merrier. And if anybody's got any suggestions for like vlogs and stations they want to see, I can't guarantee it, but put them in the chat, because I can always do it as well, because I know people make suggestions to me, and I am one for taking suggestions, but obviously I can't visit everywhere. I can't, there's only typically, 365 days in a year, except a leap year, and I can only really film like once a week, so that's only like 52 bloody vlogs a year, so I can't go everywhere. But like, I try my best. But if you guys do have any suggestions of stations or areas you want me to cover, but I haven't yet covered in 2022, let me know, because I do actually have a map of areas I've covered. I know actually, I have actually made a map which has got dots on of areas I've covered. And if I just show you this map now, if it wants to work, it's just a bit. No, let me zoom in on this map. But yeah, and then I normally like seeing the distribution company's logos on my DVDs, but that's the one who showed us is probably a cheap one. I don't know, to be fair. I think my mum bought on me ages ago, 3450. Why can't I zoom in on this map? What's it doing? This map is for some reason. It's not letting me zoom in on the area. Let me try and close the tab, because now my notes is playing up. So sorry guys, I'm not looking at the chat for a quick moment, because I'm trying to... No, for some reason it's not letting me look at this bloody map. Oh, here we are. Right. Let me unplug the cable for a minute. Currently, where them black dots are, if you guys want to zoom in, that's the area I've mainly covered. So, pretty much tick for the West Midlands for 2022. Did a bit of Western, obviously. Doing a bit of Cardiff and South Wales now. And then obviously did Herefordshire. And then areas which haven't really been covered this year are the East Midlands. East of England's not really been covered. I did a tiny bit of London. And South West England's not really been covered either. Most of Wales hasn't. And then what else hasn't been covered? Quite a lot of the northeast hasn't been covered, and these areas mainly haven't been covered as well because they're quite far away from me. But I have actually, compared to last year, done a bit more of the northwest part of the Crewe to Manchester line's been done. The Liverpool area's been done as well, a bit as well, which is quite good. But yeah, that is the map. So if anybody does have any like vlog suggestions or stations they want me to visit, put them in the live chat as well. Because obviously I can't promise to do everything, but I am welcome to suggestions. And then what do the BS make a good doctor Anthony? Good for throwing it at people, says Anthony. Have you heard about this new Barbie movie? What the hell? We've been Barbie movie. Yeah, I'm totally gonna watch that. I am Fabulous Night. I'm looking forward to this new Barbie movie. Oh my god, what's that? That is. I'll put in the chat. This is what I use for. It's just National Rail map. Tells you all the services in Britain. I've just photoshopped it. I've put it into my note. I've copied it into my notes. And then I've just added black dots of the areas I've covered, basically. But I'll put the link in the chat. That's it. Seen loads of photos from the film floating around on Twitter, though. Well, yeah, you have, Ruben, but a few people probably haven't known what areas I've covered. But you probably know all the places I've covered this year, to be honest with you. But yeah, if anybody does have any suggestions, feel free to put them in the live chat. 365 divided by strike days. Well, yeah, that was about a week. That was so. If anything, then 51 weeks of the year I'll be doing vlogs for so far. Although I've heard rumours that another strike's going to be announced, to be honest with you. But yeah. Oh, you mean, oh, that's Apple Notes. That's just the notes, that is. I edited in Apple Notes. I did. Put the black dots on. I just did that myself the other day. Because I wanted to keep track of the areas I've been in. Because even I forget after a while, to be honest with you. Because I only just remembered the other day that I visited Northampton already this year. Because I was thinking of a vlog down south of the West Coast main line. And I was like, do I need to do Northampton yet already? And then I realised that Northampton was like the second vlog of the year I made because I did it during a Vanty diver. So I was like, oh yeah, I've only been Northampton this year. Because typically as well, guys, I like to do these vlog stations and experiences once a year unless something drastically special is coming through. Like, I don't know, like a steam train or like a heritage train. But typically I do these vlogs and stations once a year. It's no worries at all, Anthony. Yeah, I've heard that as well, Fabrini 90. That DVD you showed your producer is very cheap. It cost about 99p. Alright, do you want a more expensive one, do you then? 345 Bay. Let me see if I can find one. Here we are then. Here's the Toy Story 4 DVD, which I've never opened. I got that in 2019, it was. But yeah. Sam's DVD collection. I know, retitled this live stream. Sam's DVD collection of DVDs he never watches. Well. I was talking about filming of this new Barbie movie picture. It's going to be a Barbie girl song. Oh god, that Barbie girl song there is actually really inappropriate when you think about it. It's very inappropriate. If Disney movie costed 99p to buy, it's probably a printed pirated copy. What? That someone's filled in the cinema with the back of someone's head in. Oh no. That's better than Toy Story 1, better quality. Yes, there shall be hair brushing, but not undressing everywhere. Bloody hell. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. I need a drink. The bit I do. Getting a bloody dry throat from bloody talking all the time. So just forgive me, guys. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to get a beverage. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to put the Epidemic music back on. I actually pay, believe it or not now, guys, for Epidemic music sound. And I have done for like, since May now. We'll play a bit of music that G-Love Trains puts in a vlog, shall we? Not that one. This one. Where is it? I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. My mum's ex-boyfriend gave it, but I did bit off the best Toy Story. I'll be back in a minute. I'll turn it down a bit. Look what I did. Went to get a drink of water and I spilled it down the bloody top. Lol. Look what I've done. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Nice glass of water. I know. Pretty hell. Right, where was I? The last message of it was about Ruben. My mum's ex-husband gave me my choice, my sister's pirated video of the first story. Great story. Throw some water too. Get ready to drink, everyone. Right, and thanks so much for the 15 thumbs up as well, guys. Really do appreciate it. Get us an ice cream while you're there, Sam. You're really stretching the boat out there. And that logo on the first DVD you showed us quite cheap. Makes you jump. What have you done to your teacher? I spilled water on it. What happened, sir? You were away for a minute. I know. Oh, well. I would have worried if this period was better dancing. Oh, good lord. Yeah, now it's getting bloody hot in here. It's getting bloody hell. Hate the hot weather. Jesus Christ. Oof. Where was we? Hey, Dave. Welcome. Thanks for being in. Do hope you're doing okay. I think you're new to the channel, but welcome. Do hope you're doing okay. When did you buy that DVD you first shown? Where did I buy it, or when did I buy it? I'm not sure, because I don't think I bought it. What DVD was it I showed? Oh, I dropped the bugger. Oh. You mean this one, 345 Bay? No idea. I have no idea where I bought it from. No idea. They've all gone now. What's all gone? These DVDs? Probably why then. It doesn't even say a year that this was produced. Although it does have a warning logo on saying the copyright owner has licensed this film on this DVD for home use only. Odd. Probably. I have no idea. I got given to it. This was years and years ago now. I think that's the first time I've actually touched that DVD in about. Why did I play my room around? Like 2 years? Just played the stream into my fan. Oh, well. But yeah, I think probably the early 2000s then. Hope you say he uses it for an outdoor cinema. I know. universal, suitable for all. This I don't want to show too much of that DVD because this is where YouTube does me for showing a DVD in a live stream. So YouTube, my apologies. Don't do me for showing DVD in a live stream. It's not like I showed the actual film, is it? To be fair, I did the same with mine though, because of that copper thing they did the other year. I had to make my channel 13 plus only, to be honest with you, and I had people asking me why, and it's just because I didn't want to get in trouble for blooming like saying that the videos made for kids. So that's why I kind of make it a bit like, I don't want to make it like too like inappropriate, but I don't want to make it like the sort of thing that kids would watch. That's why I sometimes do the odd swear word in there and do make it a bit like mid-range if I was yours is basically 18. Lol. But what I mean is I can't, like, for example, I'd probably do say something like, probably say my channel in regards of inappropriate is like kind of like on G of Changes level, where I don't like swear, but I do say maybe a few inappropriate things, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, but basically, I don't make it full of swearing, but I don't make. But so basically, there's the odd swear word here and there, but in the vlogs, to be honest with you, that's what I'm trying to say, basically. Because I don't want to be get in trouble for YouTube thinking that it's stuff for kids make. Squishy chesticles. Yeah, that sort of level Family United. I think YouTube only gets cost if you have the actual film playing. To be honest with you, yeah. My channel is too small to worry about any of that. You still get children watching your videos. I think, to be honest with you, to be honest with you, you can't really control who watches the videos. Like, you can put all these restrictions in saying it's not made for kids and but at the end of the day, you have got kids that use their parents' accounts, basically. And so like you have no control over who watches your videos. So you can put not made for kids and say a few inappropriate-ish things, but there's still a chance of kids watching your videos, basically. Like, at the end of the day, you can't control who watches your videos, if that makes any sense. But I wouldn't set my videos 18 plus, because apparently you lose out on like monetization stuff and like that if you set your videos for 18 plus. So I definitely wouldn't do that. Hi Michelle, Michael Morrison, welcome, thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay, and don't mind what I did to my top. I kind of spilled water down it. Funny enough, Copper has not got me despite me never using any swear words. Yeah, to be honest with you, Ruben, they haven't never got me either. I think, to be honest with you, you have to kind of have certain videos which they probably classify as you're making for kids. Like, I don't think they would reclassify like railway vlogging and trains as really like kids, unless it's like Thomas the Tank Engine or something stupid. Otherwise, I don't think they'd reclassify what I do on my channel as made for kids, to be honest with you. If it was like Thomas the Tank Engine and bloody Fireman Sam, maybe they would, but because it's like railway vlogging, I don't think they reclassify it as. And then I didn't know you was guys. I've had it scheduled for weeks, about 2 weeks actually, Corinne. I messaged you in the I messaged people in the group chat. It was like a live stream panel group chat on Instagram. I did. And then host is not listening to me. I'm out of here. Bye. What do you mean, Dave? You didn't say anything in the chat. I did welcome you. If you're going to be like that, bye then. I think they oddly made one of my old rants as made. What you ranted was made for kids. You'd think something like that would be made 18 plus, made for kids. Most of the cheap DVDs are non-copyrighted. Really? Do you think, to be honest, probably, yeah. What did you say, Dave? I got the message saying hi. There's nothing else in the chat, Dave. Unless you've said something that's in the blocked words list, because I've got stuff blocked, like some controversial stuff. I think that's just a you problem then, Dave, because I haven't done anything wrong. Where was I? Are anyone's old discs even in the right case? I don't know. I think. Let me see. This is another DVD I've got. Actually, if I open this one, this one's not even been opened. You know, this DVD hasn't. I've not even watched that one. I want to see if I've got one that's watched. This one has. Good old blooming Citizens Khan. Let's see if this one. Yeah, that's in the disc, but I get what you mean. Years ago, me and my family used to do that. Family United. We'll be watching a film one night when we did used to watch DVDs, and it wouldn't be in the blooming case. And then no one see. Yeah, I didn't see that message. I've got DVDs where the discs are completely missing. I think I've got one or two, but most of them are in the right disc. Most of them are in the right cases. And we plug the cable back into the tablet, otherwise it's going to die. Is this cable broke on me now? No, there we are. Yes, he is from Birmingham 345 Bay. I used to like watching that crap back in the day. I did. It's a shame we didn't continue doing the series. That was my cup of tea. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. Let's try and get to 20 thumbs up. As Bar would appreciate it. Hi Joy West Life, welcome, thanks for coming in, hope you're doing okay. Thanks for stopping by. I have a lot of some DVDs, some cheap ones, some not. Well, no, Dave, because I don't really allow that sort of stuff on my channel, to be honest with you. There's other places which do allow that sort of stuff, but I'm not one of them growth shows. Like, I did do streams back in the day that, well, I did do make new friends and channel exposure, so people could make some friends. So you can make friends in here, Dave, but I don't allow people to promote their channel, to be honest. But there is places you can go and do that, and you do have to be careful with that sort of stuff as well, because you can get in trouble by YouTube. But I just don't allow people to do it on my channel. But there is other places where you can do that stuff. Oh, thanks so much for the 17 thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Joy Best Life. That is in the right DVD. Lotteries as Aberloon United. Oh, good lordy. But yeah, we are doing a Q&A, so if anybody's got any more questions, feel free to put them in the live chat, because it's kind of turning into a chit-chat live stream. I'm now going to open another beverage. A nice ice-cold can of Coke. Which has got, I thought that got a dent in it. It's a bit of paper. How can I get in trouble with YouTube? I have been doing it for 5 years now. I'm not saying you will get in trouble with YouTube. You're just saying you've got to be a bit careful with that sort of stuff. I'm not saying that you're going to practically get in trouble with YouTube, but you've got to be careful, because if you read the terms of service, one of the rules is self-promotion. You can't advertise your channel out on different sites. Because I've got in trouble for that sort of stuff in the past. I've actually people have told me off basically for doing that. I went to someone's live stream once saying, can I promote my channel? And they basically told me off. So it's happened to me as well in the past, Dave. Would you ever go swimming with sharks? Ruben, no. A, I can't swim. And B, even if I could swim, I wouldn't. Although if you're asking me like a would you rather question, like would you rather ever swim with sharks or crocodiles, it'd be sharks, because apparently apparently crocodiles are more aggressive than sharks. Yeah, to be honest with you. Whatever live stream I go, it needs to be stopped. Then I go into hundreds of channels, but well, that's not my business what they do for a live stream, Dave. To be honest. People can live stream what they want to live stream. But what I'm saying is that there is live streams that out there which do help you grow your channel. There is. I just don't do that sort of live stream, mate. Really, like, you're welcome to meet friends and family members. You know what, Dave? Bye-bye. Skedaddle, you're annoying me. If you're going to be rude, you can just... The door's there, get out. Exactly, Anthony. And if you come back on the second account, I'll just block that one. Well, sorry. I'm hanging in there, thanks. I've been interested in thinking about how to deal with aspergers. Some people can't handle me talk about it, but I'd rather be it to myself. And I never want to be three people in the community. By the looks of it, yes, Ruben. One that just wants to promote his channel in someone else's live stream, by the looks of it. And then I just want to make sure I am. My YouTube studio's acting up. Sorry, did not see it. I'm at work, not listening. It wasn't really a troll, Michelle. It's more like of oh, no, I'm dribbling. I wouldn't call them I wouldn't call them a troll makeup moment. So it's more of someone that's trying to basically promote their channel. Why does that kind of remind me of someone else I've heard about? No names, of course. I know who you mean, Ruben. Yes, Sam, you are allowed, everyone allowed to do their channel their way. Exactly, Joy Bless Life. Like, I'm not the sort of person that says, "Ah, guys, come over here. Guys, promote all your bloody channels." No. That's not what I do. There's people out there that do that, and they can do what they like, but I'm not one here that comes and promotes everyone's channels. If you want to make friends here, you do it the right way. Support each other, not just have your channel promoted instantly. That's not how I work. Oh, getting sweaty again. I feel like this fan is dying already. Oh, excuse me. Where was I? Are you going to watch that DVD on the British Railway one? Probably not, to be honest with you. I don't really watch DVDs. I think I have watched something similar back in the day, to be honest, which was I think it was like it was one of the 350, but I probably won't. Some people seem to think that other people's channels are platforms to advertise their own. It's such a shame some people get so bitchy when they don't get their own way. What has he done to you? Nothing, exactly. Just to be sure that he's not going to create another account, let's just make the chat a bit stricter for tonight. Because I have a funny feeling he's going to be one of these that makes 100 accounts. So let's just increase the stream settings a bit. Just because most of these people don't want to subscribe to you these days anyway. So I'm just going to increase the strictness of the live stream. There we are. That will do. So now if any more of them people want to come in, they've got to wait 20 minutes and subscribe first. I don't really go in great streams anymore. I go in them in regards to like supporting people, but I'm not really one of them that goes into them to make like connections these days. But I've just increased that subscribers only mode, so if people want to come in trying to advertise themselves, they've got to wait 20 minutes first. And I do apologise if you are a new person watching that now can't get in for 20 minutes. Blame that dude that was in the area. I let my channel grow organically, slowly, but more intelligently. I did used to make connections and try and get like friends and family members for my channel, but I kind of like stopped doing that a few months ago now. And to be honest with you, I seem to be gaining more subscribers now doing everything organically than when I went to group streams, basically. Because I used to sometimes, back in the day, hit up like 3 or 4 a day, but especially when I was getting monetized. I've been working hard to post often and grow viewers who enjoy them so that I have the views I need. Yeah, exactly, Joy Bless Life. The worst I've seen is someone creating multiple accounts every few minutes to say nasty things. Yeah, I'll tell you something actually. There was one night where I think it was during the third lockdown, and this live stream actually gave me loads of views now. But I had like 50 bloody trolls in here, bloody all just saying random bloody things about me and my mum. I was like, what the f? I did. I was like, what the hell? I had to employ some moderators that night. I did. But, yeah. And I had like 50 bloody trolls in. All just saying random crap. So my blocked list is like 50 pages long. Lol. Where was I? I think I've caught up with the live chat, but we are doing a Q&A, so if anybody has got any more questions, feel free to put them in the live chat. You have a lot blocked also during this live. The main people I've got a lot blocked is basically trolls and a few channels which I'm not going to say the names of. But it's not full of the same name repeated 50 times, I hope. There is a few which do have the same name, Ruben, but thankfully I've not been that extreme, but I was actually in one of Kareen's lives one night, and she had like pretty 500 trolls. Like I'm sure occasionally when these spammers and trolls want to go to a channel, they actually quite often they'll pick like one or two channels and they'll basically just like spam a load of absolute shite on that particular channel, and then they'll bugger off to the next channel. Basically, I think that's basically what them trolls do. They're just like people with multiple accounts just sitting on the screen. They obviously have no lives, some of these trolls. But that particular person in the chat, I don't think they were trolled. They were more of someone that was basically trying to get as many subscribers to their channel, basically. But if they're gonna be rude like that, they're not welcome on my channel. That wasn't on my channel, 500-345, but that was on Kareen's channel. But and they did get all blocked. But bloody hell, I was like, because I was moderating with her that night. I was with a few others. I was bloody hell. My goodness. But if you guys haven't already given me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. I would say shout out, but I'm probably going to wrap things up soon. Because they're starting to get late. Probably the neighbours. Pretty. Go back to that bloody. Some bloody laughing like really loudly outside. I put anyone to up to my bloody life to like shut up. Bloody hell. One of the many reasons I don't do lives. What, for trolls? I know, like them spammers and trolls. Close the bloody window because some people in one of the houses over there bloody giggling and bloody talking really loud. I would have kept the window open otherwise, but I don't want bloody loads of laughing and bloody screaming outside when I'm trying to do a live stream. Still too hot here. It's cooled down here. About 22 now it is. Troll only lives, no doubt though would appear. Definitely not, probably no. Ever had any summer train related problems affect you such as track temperatures? Besides that incident in London a few weeks ago, no, to be honest with you. Because and I think that I'm not sure if even that was to do with the weather, but that was some sort of overhead wire issue. And then I think that when they were sorting out the overhead wires, it kind of caused the fire. That did. That's what they have said basically. The overhead wires had gone bust or something during when I was down in London, and this actually occurred this was about 4 p.m. And then when they dealt with this, there was then apparently a fire, which also affected it. And then they had to put like the bloody fire out, bloody do some bloody safety bloody checks of the bloody line, and then they eventually reopened it to traffic about, I think it was about 8 o'clock, just before 8 o'clock, because I got a train back. It left at 7 p.m. and I was supposed to be out at 5, and then it actually took 2 hours to get home. Instead of an hour, because we had to stop at like 100 bloody signals, and we had to go do like 5 miles an hour between in the Milton Keynes area because of where the incident was, and then finally got back home. But that was bloody tragic. But other than that, no. But thankfully, I got refunded that day, so that London trip was effectively free. Well, I still had to pay for the tube, but even the tube had a few bits of problems. Well, I don't think that was necessarily because of the weather. I think the problems with the tube were on the Circle line. It was because the Circle line, they got shortage of staff still. So there was, when I was waiting for the tube, I think it was the Westminster. It was London Bridge. Was it London Bridge? London Bridge? Not London Bridge. What's that? A Tower Gateway. That's it. Tower Hill. We'll get there eventually. There was no bloody Circle line train available, and there was basically I had to wait 10 to 15 minutes for a bloody District line train, because I was at Tower Hill, and I was trying to get back to Euston tube station to get my train home. So I got into Tower Hill, and I was like, and I put into Google Maps like what's the fastest way to get back to Euston. And it was telling me to go via, I think it was it Moorgate? Moorgate, it was, I think it was Moorgate. Was it? Yeah, it was Moorgate, and then back to Euston on the Northern Line. But the only bloody problem was, I literally couldn't see any tube trains which were going towards Moorgate. So I was like, how the hell do I was like, oh, well, I'm going to have to go back towards Victoria and jump on the Victoria line to Euston, aren't I? But then I saw I kid you not, there was no District line going westbound for like 10 to 15 minutes. I was like, what the actual hell? And then the platform was heaving. And then when the District line did eventually turn up, it was bloody full and bloody standing. Bloody, it was packed. It was like, bloody hell. It was worse than the bloody Central line. Never again. The tube always has problems. Yeah, particularly the Circle line as of recent. District line saved the day, bloody overcrowded, because the bloody Circle line had been cancelled, and then the District line was then on, I later found out the District line was then on minor delays, so that's why it was also getting a bit bloody problematic. Roll Moorgate a station, some of us know for the wrong reasons. I know. I'm still getting bloody sweaty now, bloody close the window, but I have no choice because of the bloody men in the other garden over there, bloody like talking really loudly and laughing. It's a school night. Why are they still up at this time? School. Actually, I think some kids have broken up for the summer now, haven't they? It's for weather national rail problems. Bloody hell, national rail problems. If I was to look at all the incidents which have affected me this year, I think I can remember them all. There wasn't any incidents in the first, 2 weeks, I don't think. I think January was pretty clear of incidents, actually. I don't think there was any incidents in January, to be honest. No, I don't think any incidents affected me in January. February was the first incident which affected me. It's a school night, what are you still off? But yeah, my first incident, it was 1st of February, and that was because apparently signalling issues. When I went to Cheltenham and Gloucester, on the way back into Birmingham, we were stopped for like 10 minutes because of signalling issues. And then on the same day, in the Coventry area when I was going back home, there was apparently reports of a trespasser. There was. And then I think what else happened in February? It was bloody Storm Eunice, but I didn't travel during Storm Eunice. And then what else happened? But I didn't travel during storm use, so I think that was all good. And then March, did anything happen in March? Cross country delayed me for 30 minutes because of a bloody road vehicle colliding with a bridge. That was the biggest delay so far of the year. Okay, you take care, Anthony, and good luck with that appointment tomorrow. Schools may have finishing lessons this year now. I'm not sure when they break up in Warwickshire, Ruben. But yeah, so that happened, and they still didn't even give me a refund for that. So that happened in March, and then what else happened? What else have I been delayed by this year? Oh God, can't really remember now. Oh, the biggest one as well, the two biggest ones were also the Liverpool incident. I got stuck in Liverpool because there was a fatality in between Crewe and Liverpool/Warrington. And then obviously the fire, which was London. So the fire and the fatality were the two biggest incidents which affected my travel plans. And also another incident which made me an hour late home a week earlier. In fact, May and June were the worst for delays. Every other month was kind of okay. Because June, as well in June, I was an hour late home because in the Birmingham area, while I was filming the Cross City North, I got a train cancelled on me because apparently an object caught in the overhead wires. And I've got to tell you this as well. People say that the Snow Hill lines is always messed up. But I'm going to tell you this, guys. I actually haven't had any problems whatsoever with the Snow Hill lines this year. No problems whatsoever with the Snow Hill lines this year, to be honest. And I thought I would get cancellations because when I go out on the Snow Hill line network, which I haven't done since like April now, but I always made sure I like planned for cancellations. But to be honest with you, I've not actually had any trouble with the Snow Hill lines this year. Because even when I did that Stratford vlog, I thought I had a train cancelled on me, but that train ended up running. Snow out, snow out. Oh, sorry, I missed that question now, Ruben. Forgive me for that. Do I miss the Pacers? The Pacers were an interesting one because I did like them, but at the same time, I wasn't a big fan of them. I did like them. They were cute, little, unique trains. I didn't like the fact they were that bumpy, but I did find them quite cool trains. They are the Marmite of the railway, the Pacers, but they were an interesting one. I kind of do miss them, but at the same time, I don't because I kind of do like Northern's new trains. Although the only thing I don't really like about the new trains, is particularly Great Western Railway, is the seats are quite uncomfortable. Like, why on new trains do they decide to put ironing board seats? Don't get me wrong, when they refurbished the Avanti Pendolinos, the seats they put in them trains were actually quite comfortable. But the IETs, the Great Western Railway IETs, the seats are pretty like ironing boards. Bloody hell. You don't like the 195s, do you? They're alright, the 195s. That's how I've only been on a 195. I'm saying that February night, and I've just realised I don't think I've even been on it. Oh yeah, I have. I went on a 195 from Blackpool North to Preston. It was alright, to be honest. The 331's alright. I think they're alright, but yeah. To be honest. Never ridden a pacer, would love a good massage from there. Yeah, they're alright, the 331s, although I wasn't a fan of when they're busy, because because one time I was on one and it was bloody hectically busy. Like, I'm not a big fan of busy trains. And in my opinion as well, they do need like a pre-pandemic timetable on as well, because the trains are getting quite busy. Most people are back in the office now. But the only problem is, if they do like reinstate a full timetable, will the trains that still run with reduced carriages still be as busy? Because, for example, down my line at the moment, the trains into Birmingham operate, there's 2 an hour, but they've got 8 carriages on. Pre-pandemic, they actually had 4 carriages on, but if we did go back to a full timetable and they were back to 4 carriage trains, would that mean the trains would still be really busy either way though, even with a full timetable? Because I wouldn't know, to be honest. because most of the trains near me now are always doubled up. The London North Westerns and West Midlands one. It's only the Avantis which aren't doubled up because they don't really need to be doubled up because they're Pendolinos. The Voyagers still get doubled up from time to time though. Okay, you take care, 345 Bay. Thanks for coming in. And then the government is blocking the full timetable. You've got everyone's got a bloody appointment tomorrow, haven't they? Well, you hope that appointment goes well for you. Goes well for you as well. 345 Bay. And then yeah, they need to bloody put a full timetable on because it's kind of like it'll be helpful with a full timetable because also it'll be easier for me to travel. Just the only thing I'm worried about with a full timetable is with the trains being shorter, will they still be as busy as they are now with like 8 carriages? That's the only thing I'm worried about, to be honest. I suppose the time would come to tell, but if they were to reintroduce a full timetable, when would they reintroduce this full timetable? That's the big question. Because I know you did that poll on Twitter a few weeks ago, didn't you, Fabulous United? You're like, well, because I guessed, what did I put as a guess? I guessed December 2022, but most people said May next year. Be next May at the earliest. Probably, because it probably need to be like, this is the government we're talking about, they do take forever, like probably, it would take forever to be honest. Like it probably wouldn't be in time for the winter timetable, it'll probably be the summer timetable next year. But that's going to be like, that would be 3 years since they put the pandemic timetable on. May big changes, December minor changes. Yeah, it's always interesting to see the timetable changes, but to be honest with you, over the past few years, there's not really been any big changes to the timetable near me. The only change we had in the West Midlands, mainly, was Perry Bar reopening, and then the Birmingham to Crewe via Stoke services went called additionally at Cambridge Parkway. That's the only change we really had in the West Midlands. Other than that, absolutely nothing really happened in the West Midlands. Like, we didn't really get any new services at all, to be honest. Like the West Midlands has it, because in May 2019, the West Midlands did a massive timetable change and they started running London to bloody Liverpool trains via Birmingham and bloody London to Rugeley via Birmingham. I don't think they'll do that again though, because when they did do that, there was problems with like a London to Rugeley train via Birmingham. It would be delayed en route on the West Coast Main Line, that it wouldn't even make it all the way to bloody Rugeley Trent Valley. It'd be bloody terminated at bloody Hensford. It would do. So that's what happened when it was we had that special really good new May 2019 timetable arrive in the West Midlands. You getting tired, are you, Ruben? I'll probably end it in a minute. I've done quite a long one tonight, haven't I? I've been on nearly bloody 2 hours. But I probably will do a live stream again. I might do a quiz at the end of the month. We'll see. And hopefully, maybe, and I'll do another on location live at some point. Do stay tuned. I'll probably do like a few updates on the community tab and whatnot. But yeah, I'll probably will think about wrapping it up if everybody's starting to head off then. So I do hope you enjoyed the live stream, and if you did, make sure you guys do give me a big thumbs up if you haven't already, and if you watched on the replay, thanks very much, and comment down below, would appreciate it. If you want to become a member, ask for some more exclusive packs. Shout out to the members as well. I think we had one of the members in tonight, which was Kelly's Family Adventures. Oh, and we had Kareen's Life in there, my apologies. Kareen's Life, also a member. So thanks very much for those members as well for coming in, and for Pete as well, and Michelle, and everyone else who's been in here, Ruben, Fabulous United, and everyone else. Thanks everyone for coming in. And yeah, thanks so much for the kind words there, Ruben. And then, yeah, so I'm probably going to wrap it up. So, and also, if you're new to the channel and haven't already subscribed, it's free. And make sure you also have the bell for all notifications so you never miss when I'm doing another live stream. Right, adios, folks. I'm going to end the live stream now. So, bye, all guys. That dude who was subscribed to me is unsubscribed, but I don't really care. Bye all guys, peace out. Bye.